All right, good afternoon. We are getting ready for some Major League Baseball action in Game 3 of this finale between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Detroit Tigers. Angels were able to get Game 1 on Tuesday night. Tigers able to get Game 2 yesterday. It's actually at that game. It was pretty cool. However, Tigers, even though they were able to get their win and actually have win two of their last three games after so far what you would call an abysmal May month for them. The Tigers did suffer an injury with Casey Mize, but in practice before this game today, he was playing some long thrown catch, so that's a good sign. You also did see Kenley Jansen, who suffered an injury in last night's game. He was there to finish the game in the top of the ninth against the Angels, but was pulled out after, I believe, just getting one out. So try to see if there's more of a check on him. But yeah, so far, not the season you would expect for the Tigers. They obviously had that great run to start last season, and then you had just a huge drop off to end it, which let the Guardians sneak in and take the AL Central Division title. But the Tigers hoping to bounce back. I think the main thing, obviously, first when you look at it, is obviously the injury bug. I mean, you have your best pitcher that's gone. You have solid contributors like Javi Baez and Gleyber Torres, who, both of them were in the All-Star game, or all three of them were in the All-Star game last year, which obviously makes it really hard. And also just the pitching woes, too. I mean, you saw in Tuesday night's game, Will Vest give up a grand slam. That just can't happen. And obviously, the huge one to me that sticks out isn't that, but Kenley Jansen in. Oh, I should probably also type one first pitches. Kenley Jansen in game one of the Orioles doubleheader on Sunday, where he was one strike away against the number 9 hitter on the Orioles, Clausen, who's hitting easily under the Mendoza line. Jansen just fires in a fastball right down the middle. It gets crushed for a walk-off homer. Let me not hear my own voice. Hopefully my voice doesn't sound... it feels a bit deep to me since I will say was screaming a good chunk. So, going to be a morning game for the fans and the Angels that are watching. 10:10 a.m., 1:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Tigers. Let me see if I can also get that starting lineup out for y'all. Sorry if it sounded like I took a 10-minute break. I was just trying to, or not a 10-minute, 10-second break. I was just trying to make sure the starting lineup looks good on the screen. So leading off for the Los Angeles Angels will be Zach Neto. Following that, Mike Trout at center field. Trout almost ejected along, or he was pretty close. Trout was almost ejected. He challenged an ABS call that was in fact a ball, but it got overturned. because I think the first base umpire said that Trout swung on a check swing. Dingler didn't even appeal to first. Dingler was behind home plate for that game for the Tigers. So, which led to a long argument by mainly Kurt Suzuki for the Angels. It was really a shock that he didn't get ejected from the ball game. Now you have Vaughn Grissom at first base. Jorge Soler will be the designated hitter for the Angels. Wade Meckler out in left field. Joe Adell in right. Adam Frazier at second. Sebastian Rivero at center. And Donovan Walton will be at the hot corner. And for your Tigers for defense, in the outfield at left will be Riley Green, having a heck of a season with the bat. I'd say, it depends. I think his power's a bit less compared to last year, but Green doing a much better job batting average wise. I think it's had 9 multi-hit games in the month of May. Matt Vierlin out in center, Wencel Perez out in right. A hot corner for the Tigers will be Colt Keith at third. And in short, it's going to be a close race for Rookie of the Year. Kevin McGonigal at short. Or it just depends with let me just make sure. Yeah, Murakami with his 20th home run last night against the Twins. A huge 15-2 victory. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, the Twins a social media account. Their final score just said to check the MLB app. They just didn't even want to post it at all. Yeah, second base, Zach McKinstry, former Chippewa. First base is going to be Torkelson. He had a heck of a game. Home run, 2 doubles yesterday. Yeah, we've seen a lot of Torkelson. He goes on a tear and then kind of just falls off a bit, but then comes back going on a tear. Behind home plate will not be Dingler today. He will be hitting, but as the designated hitter, it will be Jake Rogers behind the home plate to catch for Jack Flaherty. And Jack Flaherty hoping to get something going. He has been kind of lucky, I would say. I don't want to be like to say the reason he's still here is because of the slew of pitching injuries, but just not a great season. He's still trying to pick up that first win. 0-6 on the year. He has a 5.94 ERA, averaging over a strikeout an inning at least. But yeah, it's just not been that great. A negative .8 WAR, which, let me check. He's got to be. Let me check. Yeah, WAR. Let me see. Wait, MLB season WAR. Oh, pitching. There we go. Christopher Sanchez having a heck of a season. Ooh. They go all the way to the bottom. I said go to the bottom. Oh, do they not even show those with a negative WAR? kind of stupid. It looks like he does. Since yeah, it's showing that or it could be Genesis Cabrera. But yeah, it could. Yeah, but Jack Flaherty just one of the lowest WARs right now this season for a pitcher. He will face Grayson Rodriguez of the Los Angeles Angels. As we'll take a quick look into his stats quickly if I don't exit out of the entire website. Oh my goodness. Need to now go back to keep the score. Kind of happy that I do get to start a bit early, but yeah, it does kind of get a bit boring. Oh yeah, so Grayson Rodriguez also hoping to just get back into a good habit. He also has a negative WAR. Does have a win this season at one win, only one loss too, but that's because only has started 2 games this season. So looking to have a good start here, just nicely back on track. Yeah. Or well, yeah, mainly that. That was a bit more average, but yeah, mainly game 1 against the Dodgers on the year on May 17th. He only pitched 3 2/3 innings, gave up 7 earned runs, 4 walks to just 4 strikeouts. And then the Texas game where he did pick up a win, which was May 22nd, 5 2/3, did give up 4 earned runs on the day, 7 hits, 2 walks, but 5 strikeouts on that day. So 9 1/3 innings total this year. He does have 9 strikeouts. Obviously, a high whip, 2.14. Yeah, just hoping to come into this game against the Tigers and just get his first good start on the season. So this may be a game where you see a lot on the bat today. Tigers hoping they can do a bit more. Run production, it's been decent. I mean, they obviously did good Tuesday. They had to have left a lot of players on base last night since they only scored 4 runs but did rack up a nice number of hits. And also, oh yeah, I didn't even include that. I obviously think our bullpen does need to get a bit better, but the infield, or not just infield, just the entire field and woes that have been made this season, it's just been insane. Obviously, think about Tuesday night, for example, when Winsel Perez missed that ball, which led to a double, which then led to the Will Vest giving up that grand slam to give the Angels a 3-run lead, which let them win by 4. But also, you think, oh yeah, that was a big one too on Tuesday night's game when Matt Vierlin kind of just didn't really hustle to the ball, which let on a single. I forget who the runner on first was, but on a single, just having a runner get from first to home. So yeah, heads up thinking. Base running errors too. I think I saw a huge one by Dylan Dingler yesterday. He did get an RBI single on that hit, but yeah, it's just been that the Tigers seem to just been making these not smart baseball plays where they just completely I don't even know what to say. But yeah, we are about 2 minutes till game time. Both teams looking to just scrape out of the bottom of the AL. The Angels 21-35. They are now the worst team in the AL after the loss last night. The thing is though, you can really you being at 21-35 isn't the end of the world. There is no team right now in the AL West that is over 500. The Mariners 28-29, and the Athletics in second place while playing in a AAA minor league stadium. And then you look at the AL Central. Guardians are pulling away a bit. They are 7 games over 500. They are, or 8 games over 500 actually, 33-25. White Sox only 1 game over, and then you kind of have just bottom of the barrel. I think Tigers with their win last night, and I think they did get a series win against the Royals. That puts them at, or they're just tied in last place for the AL Central. So hoping just to have finish the month of May strong and have a much better month of June. And then you got the AL East where the Rays and Yankees are just going off. 44-19 for the Rays. And then the NL is just much different. Like you can do, unless if you're in the AL East, you can kind of still do abhorrent in the AL Central and the West and still have a decent chance. But we go to Comerica Park, 72 degrees with a 55% chance of humidity. The wind left field to right field is at 10 miles per hour. Jack Flaherty gets set on the mound, still looking for win number 1 on the year. As you can see with the lineup, I can't see it right now. I am blind. Let me load it up on slides, but it will be Zach Neto to lead off, followed by Mike Trout and Vaughn Grissom. You have Riley Green in left, Matt Vierlin in center, Winsell Perez right, Colt Keefe at third base, Kevin McGonigal at short, Zach McKinstry at second, Spencer Torkelson at first base. Behind the plate, Jake Rogers, and then Jack Flaherty on the mound. Let me get that scoreboard lined up. Let me not be watching Instagram Reels. You should do Astro game. Oh, that is true. I probably can. I am hoping now, since I know the last time I actually commentated an MLB. What am I saying? An MLB game was in the month, last month. I kind of would start to. I'm actually now working now. I am employed, thank God. So I'm hoping to actually maybe get an MLB subscription to call other games too. I do love the Tigers though, despite the fact they are 12 games under 500. When we get underway, Jack Flaherty looking for win number 1. Angels trying to get out of the bottom of the American League. Tigers not at the bottom, but very close, just 1 game ahead of the Angels. So it'll be Zach Neto to lead off against Jack Flaherty. Game starting a bit later than 1:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is 1:12. As Flaherty gets ready, the first pitch will be popped up high in the air. It will be to Matt Vierlin in center for out number 1. Well, that's a start you want for the Tigers. Just a soft fly ball to Matt Vierlin. And now it will be probably, I don't know if it maybe unanimous as he takes strike 1. Mike Trout only hitting .232 on the year, but just 2010's Mike Trout. Oh my goodness. Led wait, what did I do wrong? Mike Trout takes one inside for ball 1. Yeah, 3-time MVP as he fouls one away for strike 2. I'm going to have to change all this, goodness gracious. 1-2 count. The pitch will be hammered down to left field. That's going to be a fair ball. Riley Green run into it as Mike Trout will waltz into second base for a 1-out double. Yeah, just smacked it down the left field line. Riley Green nowhere near that ball as he just had to race over there and get it. So it'll be Vaughn Grissom. For the Angels, as he will take one low for ball 1. Grissom coming in with a .226 batting average. As they try to get more stats to make sure that I'm actually saying more actually to be more diverse. I can't speak today. More diverse with my language as Grissom swung and missed at pitch number 2. Count goes to even, the 1-1. As he's going to hit one into center field, decently deep, but will be caught by Matt Vierlin. Mike Trout will have to hold at second base for 2 gone. And a bunch of, I wonder if it's a school field trip or something, a bunch of kids out deep in the second deck of Comerica Park. It's going to be Jorge Soler, who will swing and miss for strike 1. So that, this team, not a lot batting average wise, as Soler is going to take one low for ball 1, a sinker. Soler, even with a under 300 batting average or on base percentage, OPS at 701 on the year, as he takes one way low for ball 2. The 2-1 swing and a miss. A nice slider from Jack Flaherty. As Flaherty just looking to strand Mike Trout at second. If he can get Soler out here, it'll be a quick inning, only at 12 pitches right now. The 2-2. Oh, but that one way in the dirt. hit the chalk on the left side batter box. As if you look, Flaherty doing a nice job trying to attack where Soler doesn't hit the ball well, just that bottom right corner for Soler. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. He got him on the very low slider, as that will end the top of the first. Flaherty. Oh, I completely forgot to even add the scoreboard there. But it will go to the bottom of the first. Let's get that lineup out. As it will be Colt Keith, Kevin McGonigal, Dylan Dingler to start today for the Tigers. It's going to be Wade Meckler out in left. Mike Trout in center. At right field will be Joe Adell. Donovan Walton will take the hot corner at third. At shortstop, Zach Neto. Adam Frazier will be at second. Vaughn Grissom at first, and behind home plate, Sebastian Rivero. And then Grayson Rodriguez will be on the mound. Jack Flaherty, really nice job, able to get Soler out to end the top of the first after not lead off, but the one out doubled by Mike Trout. So it'll be up to Grayson Rodriguez to try and do the same, make it a goose egg for the Tigers in the bottom of the first, because these teams probably not with the best bullpen. As looking at the bullpen ERA, Dodgers easily the best. Tigers are actually at 15th with a 4.1. So they're not the worst, but we have seen some bullpen woes as of lately. Then you go to the Angels, 29th, a 5.36 ERA. The only team with a worse ERA than them is the Kansas City Royals at 5.43, who right now are just a game, like the Tigers, just a game ahead of the Los Angeles Angels. So it'll be Colt Keith to lead off. Oh, you look at that OPS in day games, you see Dylan Dingler with a 1.015 OPS. And the first pitch will be called strike one. That one may have been a bit outside. And then Colt Keith will take ball one there. The 1-1 will be inside, ball two, as Rivera unable to secure it. Luckily, no one on base. Yeah, for Keith, when there's a righty that's pitching for the opponent, as the 2-1 will be called strike two, just clipped the bottom edge of the zone. Yeah, when a righty is pitching for the opponent, as Colt Keith calls time, you're going to just know that Colt Keith is going to be playing for the Detroit Tigers. Keith, a lefty, who I think hasn't really gotten any at-bats really against any lefties on the year, as Keith will foul one away. Yeah, he's only had 9 at-bats against left-handed pitchers this year, 1 for 9. So not that good of a sample size, but I bet if you look at last year, not that good. 3-2 count, ball 4. Kind of missed the ball 3 there. So a 6-pitch walk for Colt Keith, as that will bring up Dylan. I don't know why I said Dylan Dingler. Kevin McGonigal. McGonigal takes a curveball That goes right down Broadway for strike one. AL Rookie of the Year favorite right now. Or I believe still just doing a heck of a season, especially with hitting. This one will go in the outfield, though. Mike Trout at center will call it and call off Jo Adell for out number one. So out number one for the Tigers in this bottom of the first, and then we'll bring up the Gold Glove winner last year for catchers, Dylan Dingler. Really nice when you have a catcher that also has a solid bat. Not catching today, though, as it will be Jake Rogers, but Dingler, obviously, see with that Gold Glove as he takes one low through ball two. And also, with the new ABS system, doing a heck of a job able to get correct challenges behind home plate, able to get successful strike calls that just barely nip the zone. 2-0. That one will be in there for strike one. Really like his walk-up song too, Stevie Nicks. I believe it's just called White Winged Dove, right? 2-1 count to Dingler, though, against Grayson Rodriguez. Oh, yeah, and you look at those stats. Angel's 7th when it comes to strikeouts per 9 innings, but then you look at walks per 9 innings, they are 29th. Count should be 2-2. He took a hack at that, unless if. Yeah, that was strike three. So, yeah, scoreboard said it was 3-1 when it was 2-2. So Dingler is retired, and that will keep the leadoff hitter Colt Keefe on first base as Riley Green comes up to the plate and takes strike one. Green definitely much more reserved. You think of what he did last year, just a bunch of strikeouts. I'm pretty sure easily led the MLB in strikeouts as he takes a hack at that one for strike two. Yeah, doing much better. 65 on the year right now compared to 201 last year. 65 still pretty high as the 0-2. I believe Colt Keefe going on that pitch, but that one will be fouled away. You remember to update the scoreboard. Yeah, nearly 30 walks on the year. Only had 46 in 2025. Is the 0-2. Oh, the high fastball just obliterated him. Why is Green not going? Oh, I guess he fouled it away. I thought he just completely missed that, the 0-2. That one will be blown away for ball one. Hold at first, the 1-2. This one will be in the air to center field, and it will drop for a base hit. Keefe will stay at second, though. So that will give Spencer Torkelson a chance, and let's say Tigers pitching probably the MVP yesterday, but bat-wise, Spencer Torkelson, believe, solo home run in yesterday's contest with 2 doubles. And I believe also a walk in that game. Like I said, Torkelson has been having these quick bursts as that one way high and inside. Torkelson just over the Mendoza line at 210. 1-0 will be fouled away for strike one. Oh, I've completely forgot to reset that. I should maybe do like split screen. That'd actually be much more helpful. Actually, that kind of maybe. Count 1-1 to Torque. Way outside. That was a nice stop by Rivera. That one way outside and low on the slider. Could have had Colt Keefe and Riley Green easily advance 90 feet, prevent the force out. The 2-1. That one, again, way outside, but a bit more higher on that one. So Torkelson in a nice hitter's count to try and get first blood for the Tigers. The 3-1. Oh, but that one will be hit high in the air. Mike Trout will survey under it, as that will be out number 3. So Tigers do threaten, but are unable to score, as we will head to the top of the second. I forgot to add the hit there by Riley Green. And as top of the second we go. Trout with that double in the top of the first will make it 5, 6, and 7. Wade Meckler, Joe Adell, and Adam Frazier. Let me also just try to, since I completely messed up the lineup on the app that I'm using to the heck's Adam Frazier? There we go. Okay, I think it should be all good. Yeah, so tied game as we go to the second. Yes, yeah, both teams just hoping that they can go through, or not go through. Both teams hoping for their pitchers that they can go out as long as possible. The Tigers actually, the Tigers do really need Jack Flaherty to go out, as with Casey Mize's injury last night. Drew Anderson pitched a full 3 innings. I believe, no, it wasn't Finnegan. I think it was Holton that pitched the 8th. And then Kenley Jansen pitched the 9th. He got injured, and then Hanafi closed it out. As Meckler will come in, the lefty, to take strike one. Flaherty, nice first inning other than the not leadoff, 1-out double he gave up. As Meckler is going to smack this one to right field, and it will go foul. Nice catch by a fan on the bounce, so it'll be a long strike 2. Really could have been a ground roll double. Meckler, this being not his rookie, the 0-2, that one will bounce way low in the dirt for ball 1. And Jack Flaherty, one of the other things, well, It's just obviously that mix of just hard contact, as you saw with the long foul ball by Meckler and the double by Trout. Also, just a huge walk rate. However, on a very high fastball, Meckler takes a check swing and went around on that one. So make that a strikeout against Wade Meckler. Yeah, Andy Dirks does make a good point. Yeah, talking about check swings back in the old days, as even if a player, if the bat was like on the other side of your body as Jo Adell steps in and takes strike one. Like if you took a full swing, but it wasn't really that hard of a swing, it could still be called a check swing. The 0-1 as Jo Adell took a really full swing on that one, just a hack there for 0-2. Yeah. I think the big thing with Flaherty is just trying to work on those chase pitches as the 0-2 will be fouled away. That one I kind of like just outside. Would have been nice if that one was a bit higher on the fastball. But yeah, just I think it's just the fear that Flaherty just throws in a mistake pitch. That one not that bad there. Just leave it change up outside for ball one. A 1-2 to Adell. Another four-seamer that goes just outside. Jo Adell, kind of that huge month of March where you saw that game where he made 3 home run robberies. So the 1-2 will be outside for ball 2. As Flaherty really hammering on the outside fastball in this at bat. Dell's doing pretty decent, slugging not too terrific. As swing and a miss on the knuckle curve in the dirt. And so 3 strikeouts in a row for Jack Flaherty. Yeah, Flaherty with Meckler and Adell doing a nice job getting ahead in those counts, as Dirk said. So it will be Adam Frazier, the number 7 hitter, who I think, as he takes strike one. Yeah, you think of potential Hall of Pretty Gooder as Flaherty getting ready for the attempted bunt. Frazier holds back, but it was right down the middle. Count 0-2 to Frazier. Swing and a miss. Flaherty strikes out the side in order. A must-need inning from Jack Flaherty. As we head to the bottom of the second, Angels go down 1-2-3. I wasn't looking, but whatever. I think of Adam Frazier. Just that veteran bat for the Angels. As only a one-time All-Star, but I could see. I don't know if people really look in the Hall of Pretty Good like me. It's just a fun Instagram account that takes from players that aren't like MVP, future Hall of Famers, but retired players that had pretty good careers. And wouldn't be shocked if Frazier would get a nod. It's over 1,000 hits in his career. A below average hitter, but makes up a lot in his defensive roles. So Tigers had two base runners in the bottom of the first, but Spencer Torkelson got under a pitch and flew out to end the bottom of the first. It will be 6-7-8 for the Tigers. Zach McKinstry, Matt Vierlin, and Winsell Perez. As I do need to see the pitch count for. Oh, yeah, for Grayson Rodriguez, it was definitely over 20 pitches as we get back to settle in the bottom of the second inning. As the first pitch to Matt Vierlin will be inside for ball one. That was pitch number 25 for Rodriguez already on the day. For the Angels, is that one way outside for ball two. And you just want to get as much use as Rodriguez as possible. Like I said before, Angels 29th in bullpen ERA. 2-0, way low for ball three. This is not, McKinstry isn't the guy you want to walk. Only batting but a $168 on the year, as that one was close as Vierlin, or not Vierlin, what am I saying, Vierlin, for Rodriguez just clips the right zone, as pitch number 5 will be fouled away by McKinstry. So good job by Rodriguez, able to work to a 3-2 count. Full count to McKinstry. Will be fouled away. Away, that one, yeah, will go foul. As it was hit pretty well to left field. Meckler was given chase, but we'll go into the seats. Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed. Could have gotten free Chick-fil-A yesterday if the Tigers scored 5 runs, but they only scored 4. 3-2 count to McKinstry. That one high in the air. It's going to just be a high, maybe a pop-up, but did get a bit decent into outfield, as it will be Zach Nito to catch it for out number 1. So 1 gone in the inning, as that will bring up Winsell Perez. Well, yeah, Perez had that home run yesterday. Or no, that was Tuesday. Yeah, it's just hoping to try and get in the groove of things. Perez hitting a $163. That OPS below 500 to only at 486, as he fouls one away. It will be 0-2, not 2-0, 0-2 to Winsell Perez. Never mind, Matt Vierlin is up. I yet again screwed up the lineup. So Matt Vierlin is up. Winsell Perez is batting 8th. I don't know how I messed that up. The 1-2 to Vierlin, so had the wrong guy, as Vierlin will pop this one up to first base. It will be out number 2. What the heck is going on with this app? Yeah, Winsell Perez is up. Leave sideline, or not sideline reporter, but Johnny Kane, yes, field reporter for the Tigers Sports Network, talking about some rehab games for, I believe, both, as Winsell Perez hits this one high. He hits it well to right field. It is gone. The wind just carried that baby. Home run number 4 on the year for Wenceel Perez. As the Tigers will strike first. Yeah, just kept carrying that pitch. Or the wind, yeah, holy cow. That looked like just a pretty deep fly out, but then yeah, Odell was keep going to keeping backing up until no more as there goes somebody's beer out in right field. So it's a 1-0 ball game. It will be Jake Rogers who will pop this one high in the air. Does Rivero have room? He does not. Is it already an 0-2 count? It may be an 0-2 count unless if the broadcast has the scoreboard wrong again. It is 0-2. Rogers will foul that ball away. As yeah, Rogers, you'd say, yeah, definitely the backup catcher for the Tigers. 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Wenceel Perez just able to get a ball that just kept on carrying with the wind to give the Tigers a 1-0 lead. As we will go to the top of the third inning, it will be. Oh, I need to remember to end that. It will be Sebastian Rivero, the Angels catcher, to. I have no idea what. Yeah. It was kind of a bit of this, like, yeah. I'd say kind of like an age gap between the Tigers commentary, which I think I kind of like. You got Benetti and Dirks, obviously. I wouldn't call them young, much older than me. That are the usual commentators, but then you got older guys like Dan Petrie, and then the radio commentator for the Tigers, Dan Dickerson. And I think, yeah, obviously with age, I know my dad definitely likes Dan Dickerson and his crew much more. I think Benetti, a terrific commentator for the Detroit Tigers. As yeah, Sebastian Rivero, followed by Donovan Walton, and then Zach Neto for the Angels. Flaherty, a terrific top of the second inning, able to strike out the side. He has strike out the side in order. Has 4 straight strikeouts on the day. Is pitch count pretty low. As he will fire in ball 1 to Rivero, and Rivero just, yeah, that you'd say hoping to get the batting average as up as batting 118, as Flaherty shockingly not going to attack mode. That's really a shock. 2-0. There's strike 1. Rivero only 34 at bats on the year, but a 4 for 34. still without an RBI yet on the year, as pretty much the backup to Logan O'Hoppe. As Rivera only with 20 games so far this season, much like Jake Rogers for the Tigers, as he will foul one away for strike two. The 2-2. That one way low for ball three. I wouldn't say way low, but just a low knuckle curve outside to Rivera, the 3-2. And strike three. Make it 5 in a row for Jack Flaherty. This is what you want to see. Obviously, Flaherty just needing to get back into a groove. And with this game against the Angels, here's when he can do it. As he faces Walton. Walton with a swing and a miss, strike one. The 0-1 will be low for ball one on the changeup. This ball will be hit into left field, so that will... Oh, and it will get down. Just, not really a bit of a bloop single out into left as Green just unable to track it down from the distance he was to the ball. So that will break the strikeout streak, as Walton able to get a 1-out single. As that will bring back the top of the order with Zach Neto is way in the dirt for ball one. A good scoop by Rogers. One out to Neto. Will be hit in the air to right field. That will be easy for Perez, out number 2. And so now Flaherty looking to retire Mike Trout, who had that 1-out double against him in the top of the first. Flaherty, though, afterwards did a good job retiring Grissom and Soler to strand Mike Trout on second base. His first pitch will be pitch number 40, but we will wait 1 second as Flaherty throws a pickoff to first as Walton gets back there safely. So I crack my knuckles for a second. Count 1-0 to Trout as he takes one outside. A 1-0. This one fouled away. Trout with his rookie season all back in 2011. 11-time All-Star, 3-time MVP. As some could argue he could have been MVP more with there's a swing and a miss by Trout, 1 and 2. Now obviously I'm biased, but 2012 with I think 2012 was Miguel. It was either 12 or 13. I think it was 12 with Miguel Cabrera's Triple Crown year. Yeah, I mean, I get advanced statistics as the one too. That one, was not going. It wasn't. Oh, nice running catch by Perez to end the inning to keep Walton at first. Mike Trout is retired as Perez just a nice little leap to end the top of the third. So Trout, a nice piece of hitting as that one nearly able to get a huge extra base hit to tie this game back up. Yeah, you just look at this guy. I mean, he had 2 10-WAR seasons. Yeah, he led. Yeah, that's. I think this is all. This all. I think that's all italic, but yeah, you just look at. I mean, 2012 10.5 WAR, 2013 8.9, 2014 7.7, 2015 9.5, 2016 10.4, and then afterwards a bit of a drop off. He did get that MVP season in 2019 with a still incredible 7.9 WAR, but oh yeah, 9.9 WAR in 2018 too. But you know, the likes of I mean, you got Aaron Judge now, Shohei Ohtani. It's crazy. Trout looking to get his first All Star since 2023, as a bit of just a slew of injuries. 2024, I mean, he only had that 29 game season. 2025 did have 130, but only put up a WAR of 1.5 on that year. But we get ready for the bottom of the third with the Tigers a 1-0 lead after the Winsell Perez solo home run, as it will be. I completely forgot to end the top of the third, and as this ball will get to center field, but a nice run and catch by Mike Trout to retire Colt Keith for out number 1. So it'll be Kevin McGonigal to come up. McGonigal for 1 with a fly out to start his day. Yeah, it's a nice job by Grayson Rodriguez as McGonigal takes ball 1 to get a quick 2-pitch out to start this inning. He's going to really need that. That one called strike 1. McGonigal will challenge as that pitch did seem low. So here's the ABS challenge, and it is low. A decent bit. I think more than an inch. Oh, they didn't even show how much that was low. So instead of a 1-1 count, it is 2-0, which, like I said, Grayson Rodriguez definitely doesn't want, as McGonigal takes a swing and miss for strike 1. Yeah, Rodriguez now with a 46 pitches on the day, as that ball will be fouled on the check swing by McGonigal, 2-2. Oh my goodness, I've been shown the lineup. Oh, that's disastrous by me. I haven't even been shown the score. Oh, that one may have clipped the bottom of the zone, but it will be called ball 3. Probably on how, Rivero didn't really frame that pitch at all. But it will be okay, as never mind. I thought that one was swung and missed by McGonigal, but it will rather be fouled away by him. 3-2 count to McGonigal. And the high heat got him. So two gone, a much needed two gone for Grayson Rodriguez, as now he gets to pitch number 50 on the day. It will be Dylan Dingler, who struck out in his first at bat, as he'll take strike one. Oh, one. That one may have clipped the upper edge, but Rivero again will not challenge. Count even to Dingler. And the 1-1. That one high to center field, but pretty deep, but Trout easily able to get under that 1-2 end the inning. A much needed 1-2-3 inning for Grayson Rodriguez as we head to the top of the fourth, still a 1-0 ball game. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 for this Angels lineup again. With Grissom, who flew out, and then Soler and Meckler, who both have notched a strikeout on the day against Jack Flaherty. Well, I feel like a doofus. I completely have. I didn't even give the scoreboard. I've just shown people the lineup like the first 3 innings of this ball game. I think I showed the top of the first of the scoreboard, but before that, yeah, it's just been the lineup. Yeah, you look at Flaherty's ERA, a huge drop off, hoping to keep it like such, as I went from 5.94, I believe, to 5.58 in the blink of an eye. Five strikeouts, all of them consecutive in 3 innings. Only 2 hits allowed. Nearly allowed a huge hit by Mike Trout in his second at bat, but Winsel Perez able to track it down. Some people on their phones just waiting for this inning to start. They may still be on their phones during the inning, but it will be Grissom that takes a nice, beautiful pitch by Flaherty that clips the corner for strike one. The 0-1 will be away for ball one. You know, people were calling the AL Central, the NFC South to start much into April, but as here's a high pop-up, it will be the first in foul territory for Spencer Torkelson for out number 1. So that will bring up Soler, who struck out to end the top of the first inning. As we just passed 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As we'll forcing fastball near the middle, swing and a miss by Soler for strike 1. Obviously, time passing 2, not really that insane. As that ball will roll to the backstop, just a lone outside pitch to try and get Soler to chase ball 1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Another fastball that Soler whiffs on. 1-2. That one outside. Even count to Soler. And yeah, Flaherty just unable to get Soler to chase 2 pitches way outside with the knuckle curve. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. He will get him to chase on the slider, though. And so Soler is retired twice by way of the K. Oh, and we're getting a mystery guest on Detroit. Is it J.K. Simmons? It is not. I don't think we've seen J.K. Simmons yet this year. As this ball smacked to right field, but it will be to Perez to end the top of the 4th, so you'll have to wait on that discussion as Meckler lines out to right field. Tom Selleck, I think they said. So we head to the bottom of the 4th. It will be 4, 5, and 6 for the Tigers, hoping for a better inning than the bottom of the 3rd, as it was 1, 2, 3 for the Tigers. I didn't say Tom Selleck. That didn't look like Tom. That may have been Tom Selleck. I don't know. I'm searching up Tom Selleck in between innings. Oh, yeah, wait. He is from Detroit. So, yeah, waiting for the bottom of the 4th, Riley Green, who had that single in the bottom of the 1st. Only other hit today for the Tigers beside that Winsell Perez home run. This Tigers offense looking to just retire looking just to not retire but yank yeah, it is indeed Tom Selleck in the booth, as Riley Green takes a huge hack there for strike 1 to start the bottom half of the inning. Rodriguez, a nice off-speed pitch there inside. The 0-1 will be fouled away. Can't believe he's 81. He looks good for 81. The 0-2. That one will go down the third baseline, foul. Also looks much different than in other movies. The 0-2. That one will be blown inside for ball 1. Yeah, Rodriguez also hoping to repeat that bottom of the 3rd inning. Almost got Riley Green to chase on a high and away fastball, but he will hold up. Yeah, Green just doing a much better job not chasing those pitches. The 2-2 is he will foul another one away. That's been what's been really good with the Tigers too. Able to, I mean, they've only had 2 hits and a walk by Colt Keith, But yeah, it's really just been these long at bats. I think yeah, Zach McKinstry had a long one, even though he was retired. As this one will go up the middle, but will be speared by Nito at short for out number one. Oh, not two outs, just one. For now, as Spencer Torkelson will come up to the plate, flew out in the bottom of the first with two runners on and two outs to end the inning. As he will foul this one off for strike one. Torkelson will take a pitch that just clips the outer edge of the strike zone for strike two. Yeah, Torkelson just hoping to really just get another hot streak going here, especially after yesterday's matchup. Really nice game for him as he takes one outside. Yeah, last 15 games only hitting .217 as he takes a swing and a miss at that one for strike three. But looking at his last seven, especially with that 3-hit game yesterday night, it puts him at a .333 batting average, but a really small sample size. So Torkelson is retired with his count is 1-0 to Zach McKinstry. Count 1-1 to McKinstry, and we'll go outside for 2-1. And McKinstry had that long at bat that I believe ended in a strikeout. 2-1 to McKinstry will be fouled away as Walton gives chase, but yeah, that one. Crap, I accidentally ended the inning. Yeah, bottom of the fourth, two gone. 2-2 count to McKinstry. And that one will clip the edge for strike three. So another 1-2-3 inning for Rodriguez is hoping to get a nice quality start today, as really proven the case after minimizing the pitch count in inning 3 and inning 4. Flaherty comes back on, pitching 4 scoreless innings. Is that what will be? I think 5, 6, and 7, right? For the 6, 7, 8 for the Angels. Jo Adell, Adam Frazier, and Sebastian Rivera. As yeah, Meckler yet again with another hard hit line drive to right field like Mike Trout in his second at bat, but unable to get it past Winsel Perez. Can take a quick look at Detroit Tigers schedule after this rubber match. Maybe I can. I do not like Microsoft Bing. And they will head to the South Side to face the Chicago White Sox in a three-game series. Will really be a nice rookie matchup between Kevin McGonigal and Murakami. Then they will head to a tough three-game stretch against Tampa Bay to start their month of June, just hoping to get the wheels back on track, and then an ALDS matchup against the Mariners back at home. Jo Adell takes a swing and miss for strike one. The 0-1 will be popped high into the air, but behind home plate for strike two. Oh, 2 count to Jo Adell. Will be fouled away. Flaherty with 6 strikeouts on the day. Trying to make it 7 with that one way in the dirt for ball 1. One, two. Oh, check swing. He did not go. I don't think they're going to show a replay now. They're just showing hot dogs instead. Yeah, close swing by Jo Adell. 2-2, that one away and outside. Flaherty hoping that he can do a better job attacking Jo Adell. Adell with a decent batting average, but not too high of an OPS, the 3-2. That one smacked to the gap, though, and that will contradict my statement, as Vierlin will fire it back to the cutoff for a leadoff double. Now you really hope that the Tigers would be able to get some insurance in the bottom of the third and the fourth. As the tying run 180 feet from home plate, that will bring up Adam Frazier, who struck out, I believe. I think he struck out swinging, but I have him caught looking. As Frazier will be swinging in that first pitch for strike one. Intros, I think now either have the same amount of hits or more hits than they had yesterday. I think they did get a hit in the top of the ninth, which gave them 3 total on the day. As Frazier will take strike two. Tigers hoping to wake up the bats again against Grayson Rodriguez, who has now, I believe, retired 7 straight. As that one way high and away by Flaherty for ball 1. That one in the dirt, ball 2. Flaherty obviously not wanting to give the Angels batters an easy pitch here to give them a quick base hit to tie this ball game up. But with the hitters being 7, 8, and 9, you should really try your best to be on attack mode, and that is how you do it. A beautiful pitch just below the strike zone by Jack Flaherty that makes Adam Frazier try to hold up his swing, but to no avail. Strikeout number 7 on the day for Jack Flaherty. So that will bring up number 8 hitter Sebastian Rivero, as holy, just a bit outside, as that one, holy cow. That is not Yeah, the control. Well, it's been a high walk rate for Jack Flaherty. As now the infield will have to shift in as a huge wild pitch. Jack Flaherty, which now gives Rivero the chance to get the first run on the day for the Angels, just with like a sac fly here, or just a hit that just makes it to the outfield. This one will get to the outfield as a dive-in attempt by Colt Keith to no avail. It's an RBI single from Sebastian Rivero, his first RBI on the year. So hit number 4 on the day for the Angels and their first run to give the Angels the lead. It's going to be Walton, who singled in his first at bat. He will swing and miss for strike 1 here, as I should try to make sure I have the run situation tallied right. That one being called strike 2. And I think the big mistake from Flaherty there was obviously he was trying to be cautious against Rivera, which is obviously he got the time run on second with 1 gone. Oh, and this one's hit to right field, but it will hit the ground for a base hit. I thought almost disaster as Kevin McGonigal had to make a leap and catch to haul that ball in by Winsel Perez. I thought that was going to be a line out, but it will drop in front of Perez to put runners on first and second with 1 away, and this is where disaster can brew for Jack Flaherty, just trying to get back in the spirit of things. As now we'll go back to the top of the order as Flaherty fires in ball 1 low. But going back to that, there's ball 2. I think really when the wheels began to unravel was, yeah, Flaherty just thought, okay, let me try to be cautious against Rivero, which obviously, like I said, with a runner on second, 1 gone, that runner being the time run, not that bad of an idea. But Rivero's only he's hit it near 100, just over 100, 114. That's when you want to just attack no matter what. As, oh boy, that's a fair ball. It rolls down the left field line, takes a weird bounce. 1 run is in. Here comes Walton. Walton will stay at third. So an RBI double. Now that ball getting past Colt Keith at third base as it just rolls down, takes a bit of a weird hop. Thought that would give Walton the chance to score, but he is held up. But yeah, this is. And now you got to face Mike Trout. And warming up for the Tigers, I believe that is Finnegan. And yeah, Chris Fetter on the mound to try and calm Jack Flaherty down. As I think this was said on the pregame too, on the Fox News broadcast. Oh yeah, let me make sure I have all this set up correctly. Where he can pitch like 4 great innings, and then in the 5th, it just completely unravels for Flaherty, and we will see that intentional walk. So strike one. So instead of facing the number 2 hitter, Flaherty will face hitter number 3 and Vaughn Grissom. You gotta really, like, obviously a bunch of Tigers fan base probably not the kindest to Jay Flair, especially after not so good 2025 season, 2026 just being a bit more worse. And as there's ball 2, it's a 2-1 count to Grissom. Obviously, well, you have nowhere to walk this guy after loading the bases on the intentional walk. And a nice pitch there by Flaherty to get the fastball in, make it a 2-2 count. But yeah, it's kind of sad. Flaherty pitching 4 solid innings, looking like there's this good chance he can get win number 1 on the year, as that ball will be sent down on the fastball. It's a full count to Grissom. You have to. Flaherty has been doing good on the whiffs for pitches not in the zone, but you really want to try and get one here. 3-2. That one is hit high into center field. So damage prevented a bit. That will score Walton at third. It will send up Nido 90 feet. So out number 2. So now runners on first and third. It's a 3-run game, or 2-run lead for the Angels. They notched their 3rd run all in the top of the 5th of this inning. So that will bring up Jorge Soler, who takes a hack at this one. Flaherty now struggling against these Angels hitters, but he has been doing a good job against Soler today. 2 strikeouts for him. The 0-1 fouled away. We'll see if Flaherty can get an out here, if he will get an opportunity to pitch in the 6th inning. Just a huge increase in that pitch count, as pitch number 83 coming up and hoping for out number 3. But that one will hit the dirt for ball 1. Grayson Rodriguez may also. It also depends on how this bottom of the 5th goes for him. Luckily for him, he faces 7, 8, and 9 after getting 2 straight 1-2-3 innings. After a bit of an iffy. The 1-2 called strike 3. A beautiful pitch by Flaherty, but the damage has been done. 3 runs will score in this top of the 5th inning, as Soler has a hat trick. So I don't know if, actually, I think a lot would have changed, because going back to that wild pitch, like I said, you want to attack Rivero, obviously, since he hasn't really been hitting well at all this year in the limited number of at-bats he has had as the backup to Logan O'Hoppe. But if who was the first run? I believe that was that was Adele. Yeah, Adele was the runner on second. If Adele doesn't advance 90 feet, then the infield doesn't have to shift in, and there's a good chance, if Rivero still hits that ball to third, that it could have gotten him out, because much more space to do so. And if that was a ground ball to third base too, would have kept Adell at second base with 2 gone. But it can't really turn back time at all. So Tigers go 7, 8, and 9, hoping that their 7, 8, and 9 hitters can get something brewing for the top of the order in this bottom of the 5th inning. Grayson Rodriguez, like I said, a good bottom of the 3rd and 4th. 7 straight batters retired as Matt Vierlin will take strike 1. Vierlin's just been a slew of injuries, but he is back as he will take one outside for ball 1. So as Vierlin's going to hit this one high in the air, coming to charge for it is Grissom, but that one will be in no man's land for strike 2. Yeah, Vierlin over that Mendoza line at 214, but with a 644 OPS is that 2025 season really limited, only with 31 games played. 1-2 way blown away for ball 2. But yeah, you look at that first and second inning, 24 pitches, 17 pitches, and then able to slow down nicely on the bottom of the third, 12 pitches. So this ball will be on the ground to short. Nito with a bit of a weird bounce to him, but able to fire it nicely to first base for out number 1. Yeah, going back to that Winsell Perez home run, just a good job by the Wind just to carry that one out of here. As Perez will take ball 1. Yeah, second home run. 2 hits on the series for Perez. Both home runs, 2 for 7 total. So yeah, hoping to, like Benetti said, just put something together. And maybe with the help of Grayson Rodriguez, as that one's outside for ball 3. The 3-0 count. Perez will take that one, strike 1. And 78 total pitches, 28 of them balls for Perez. Rodriguez is just a nice pitch by Rodriguez. Able to get Perez for a high pop-up that Grissom's able to easily maintain for out number 2. So, like I said, Rodriguez, after a sluggish first 2 innings, only a run given up, but a lot of pitches, able to slow it down really nicely, as it looked like, as that one called ball 1 to Rogers. Looked like it may have clipped. Rivero will not challenge. Rodriguez struck out in his first at bat, and he will take strike 1 there. So it looked like Flaherty was much more likely going to have the quality start, but with that 5th inning, we'll see even if Flaherty pitches in the top of the 6th, while Rogers fouls that one away. But yeah, while Rodriguez, definitely now has a strong chance to pitch in the bottom of the 6th. Only 1 run given up. Rogers takes ball 2 high. But now also not the worst pitch count, 83 pitches, still pretty high, but is that one just outside for ball 3. but a good chance to at least maybe face the first batter. Oh, we will see if he does because it will be righty on lefty for Rodriguez. But Rodriguez will have to face Colt Keith in the bottom of the fifth as Jake Rogers able to draw the walk. So Colt Keith comes in 0 for 1 with a line out and a walk. And with 2 outs, though, still a chance to do some damage. So he takes strike 1 in. I mean, Keith, I think he's still searching for his first home run on the year, so this would be a perfect chance to do so. The 0-1 will clip the bottom edge for strike 2. Colt Keith, a very decent OPS considering he doesn't have any home runs on the year with 694. Not really a power guy, you'd say, or long ball guy. But that one's hit really nicely to center, but caught by Mike Trout on the line. Even as a 15-year player, still has those wheels. And that will end the bottom of the 5th inning as the Tigers, since the bottom of the 2nd, finally able to just get someone on base with the Jake Rogers walk. But really no threat at all. With Mike Trout's just burners at just absolute wheels out in center field. So we go to the top of the 6th. We'll see even if Jack Flaherty is pitching in this inning or if the Tigers will go to the bullpen. I think they may still just give Flaherty a shot. The only issue is when he gets a shot, it's just not really. After he kind of hits the struggle bus, he kind of just stays there usually. But I mean, Kenley Jansen's out. Drew Anderson was used for 3 whole innings last night. Hannafy was used. I think Holton was used. You just don't want to use really any more relief pitchers since you do have to go to Chicago tomorrow. You do not get an off day. So Flaherty had just a great first 4 innings, but then it just completely unraveled in the top of the 5th, just unable. Yeah, just it's kind of, it blows. That's all I can really say. As first pitch to Meckler, it will be Flaherty to get the nod in the top of the 6th, hoping just one quick inning to preserve this Tigers bullpen. And that one way in the dirt for ball 1. Meckler 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a line out. Angels, when they are able to, Flaherty, good number of strikeouts as there's a swing and a miss 1 and 2, but they have made really good contact. I mean, a lot of lineouts too. I wouldn't say Flaherty may have been lucky in the first 4 innings, but he did get, you did see a lot of, or not a lot, but good amount of lineouts that could have been problematic. But that one will just clip, or not even just clip the zone. That one easily in the strike zone for out number 1. So Meckler is retired on a much-needed out number 1 for Jack Flaherty to try and just end, or not end, but get uh, the bullpen warmed up for the Tigers, and also make sure that they don't have to use the bullpen that much today. Jo Adell takes ball one. Adell started, I believe, he did. Yeah, he started that top of the 5th inning as he takes one low for ball two, where he hit that leadoff double and was able to score 2 more runs, then came in to make it this 3-1 ball game. The 2-0, as that one hits, I don't know if it ricocheted off Flaherty. It will go into the glove of Zach McKinstry, who fires it to first for out number 2. And this will be Jack Flaherty's day. So after a great 4, it was just the 5th inning that you could say was definitely the outlier. It's going to be Drew Summers. So the ERA shoots back up. Flaherty actually has does decrease the ERA a bit, as actually, almost had a quality start still. 5 2/3 innings with 3 runs given up. But now, sadly, this will yet again not be a win situation for Jack Flaherty. I think I need to add a player. I never added Drew Summers into this lineup. Sorry, Javi Baez, but I need to add a pitcher. Or let me just find a random. And they don't use, Jansen's injured. Sorry, I got a scorecard app, just trying to make sure this is all good. I'll get you the stats quickly for Drew Summers, who just comes in to end this top of the 6th and then maybe get some work in the top of the 7th. Okay, well. So it's going to be Drew Summers, who, hasn't really been a huge part in this Tigers season so far this year. He's pitched 3 innings, and he's given up 6 runs total. Just hoping to get a quick start here. He's done good. Wait, let me check his Toledo stats, since he's mainly been down there, as he will fire in ball 1 high. I forgot to add out number 2. So Drew Summers will then fire in strike 1 to Adam Frazier, who was struck out twice today. And will foul 1 away for strike 2. We gotta check more of his minor league stats. Pitched 21 innings with Toledo, 3.0 ERA on the dot. Oh, but it won't be Adam Frazier, actually. It will be Oswald Peraza. So 1-2 count to Peraza. I think did play in yesterday's game. And he took a check swing and went around. So that will end the top of the 6th. So nice job by Summers, able to just get one effective at-bat in. So this is really your chance. Grayson Rodriguez will probably get one more inning of pitching in, as the Angels probably don't want to be using their bullpen right now. And this is a much needed situation for the Tigers, as it will be their best hitters in the names of Kevin McGonigal, Dylan Dingler, and Riley Green. And you really have to, if you're the Tigers, you really have to win this game. I mean, the Guardians look like they're not going to be slowing down. 8 games over 500, which isn't too insane right now, but you really gotta just start, get a nice close in the month of May. Hopefully get a nice series against the White Sox. June's probably not going to be the best since you're starting against the Rays and then the Mariners. Can also take a quick peek of the Angels' schedule. Angels. And speaking of the Rays, that's where they're going to face a 3-game series, and then hoping to start June off a bit nicely with a 3-game stretch against the Rockies, and then you got to face the Dodgers, which it wasn't good against the Dodgers. You had 6-0. Yeah, this was their last series against the Dodgers in the month of May. They lost 6-0 against the Dodgers, 15-2, and then 10-1. So Kevin McGonigal will step in. He has the 3rd highest on base percentage for a player age 21 or younger before June, with a minimum of 200 plate appearances. Yeah, that's much. Pretty much matching Juan Soto's 2019 season, then just ahead of both of them. Albert Pujols, just a machine in St. Louis. McGonigal will take ball 1 high. So this will be Grayson Rodriguez Day, as it will be lefty on lefty. Drew Pomeranz for the Angels, as he will pitch one outside, ball 2. I can't really blame the Angels, as you do have to. There's a high pop up, just a bad swing by McGonigal, as there's out number 1. So that will bring up Dylan Dingler. But yeah, it does make sense why the Angels, with McGonigal as a lefty, Green as a lefty. First pitch to Dingler will be strike 1, just near the outer edge. That one will clip the outer edge again for strike 2. Dingler challenges, but that may have been not the right challenge. So yeah, nicely clips the outward edge. Yeah, so it looks like got mainly that quadrant just before the first seams, kind of like about a quarter, as that ball is hit to right field, and on the line, Joe Adell, just a hawk out in right field for out number 2. Drew Pomeranz just trying to just make a comeback, and he's doing really well here, as been talking about negative wars, especially like Flaherty's, but you look at Pomeranz, negative .6 in 15 innings pitched with a 7.2 ERA. The 0-1 to Green is doing a nice job against the Tigers here, my goodness. Pomeranz nearing 1,000 strikeouts in his career, just a veteran pitcher, was with that 2018 Red Sox team that won it all. And there's a swing and a miss, my goodness. Tigers retired 1-2-3 as we head to the 7th. The game's been going about just a bit quicker. About an hour 36 total on the day so far. Top of the 7th will be Rivero, Walton, and Nito. We'll check if there's any other games going on right now. As White Sox and Twins are playing. I said before, the White Sox just had that this heck of a game. Murakami with his 20th home run. 15-2 victory by the White Sox in that game. White Sox are up 1-0 in the top of the 3rd. Tigers will face them tomorrow through Sunday. And it's actually not a lot of games today. A lot of teams taking an off day. Only 6 total games. It's less than half of the MLB's playing today. As Braves and Red Sox kick off at 4:10 p.m. at Fenway Park. AL East matchup in Camden Yards between the Blue Jays and Orioles at 6:35. Cubs and Pirates PNC 6:40 p.m. Nice NL Central rivalry. Then battle between the Texans, Astros, and Rangers 8:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I forget what Arlington's baseball stadium is. Oh, that's a nice. Is that a sombrero? No, that's just a. I don't even know what to call it. Man, I'm hungry. Oh man. It's going to be Brennan Hanafy. So Drew Summers just got his job done of just pitching, just going one at bat in. So Rivero steps in. He took strike 1, the 0-1. Called strike 2, but Rivero's going to challenge. Or did he? Did he? And they're going to. Yeah. We saw that the ABS issues with yesterday when Mike Trout had an ABS challenge, but it was overturned as Kurt Suzuki walks out. And yeah, Kurt Suzuki was obviously frustrated with yesterday's as Mike Trout challenge. It was Mike Trout was correct that the pitch was a ball, but it was overturned as the first base umpire said that Trout swung on a check swing, but Dingler didn't really appeal to first base. So count goes 0-2, but where the umpires are deliberating to see if they're going to force an ABS challenge here. Angels, I don't think have challenged yet today. And so they're going to say he not challenged. Benetti's kind of arguing a bit. I mean, but that may have been a good thing for the Tigers since it looked like that pitch was indeed low. So Rivera will foul that pitch off. So I don't know if that was a good or bad thing because I think it definitely was because unless if the strike zone is wrong, it looked like that would have been ball one, as Rivera will take a swing and a miss there for out number one. So, yeah, they're just going to. Obviously, yeah, there's been a highlight on all the ABS issues, but I don't think it's really been too terrible. But yeah, it's just as this ball will be on the ground to second, who's going to cover first? It's going to be Torkelson. Hannafy ran over there, but with McKinstry taking control, it will be Torkelson to get first bag. Zach Neto will come up after having that. I believe it was no. I don't think it was an R. Oh no, it was an RBI double, I believe. As my telephone's going off. Neto takes ball one. And just had that nice double down the left field line. 2 flyouts, I believe, for him, as he's going to get hit number 2 on the day. So a 2-out single for Zach Neto. Hit number 7, I believe, on the day for the Angels. I could have also messed that up easily. So Mike Trout back up. 2 nice hits, 1 a line out to Perez, but another a double that started his day in the top of the first. Also did draw an intentional walk. That one, Dingler will not challenge. Probably doesn't because with the Tigers only having 1 ABS challenge left, Dingler actually was the one that got that call wrong, but while he was hidden, I believe, just this previous inning in the bottom of the 6th. Count goes 1-0 to Mike Trout. And he will take strike 1. Actually, you know what I truly... Oh, runner going to second. Neto is safe. We'll see if AJ Hinch takes a look at it. He's calling, and he's asking for the challenge. That may have been it, too. McKinstry didn't, who was covering second base. Oh, wait, he looks safe. Unless that wasn't the best angle, but it did look like he... Oh, yeah, he was on the bag easily. I don't even know if that question is there, if there's enough. Oh, I think his toe does clip the... Hopefully Nito's okay, too, because he seems fine, but yeah, his leg... Oh, he may have got him. See, the issue is, obviously, You need enough evidence to overturn it. And I don't know if that's going to be enough evidence. Oh, he's out. So caught stealing. So we have a 7-inning stretch going. Yeah, I'm not going to sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," but we head to the bottom of the 7th. Still a close game. Anything can happen, especially with the. Well, the thing is, I believe the Angels do have a good setup and closer. Forget who they are. I'm trying to look at the 26-man roster for the Angels. Or the active. Yeah, they got Kirby Yates. How's he doing? Yates with a 3.68 ERA. My God, I am actually really hungry. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's Jordan Romano, who will probably be tasked to close out this game, depending on how these bottom of the 7th and 8th innings go. Or is he injured? Never mind, he may be injured. Oh no, AI's just really stupid. Okay. Well, I should have known that in the first place. I just saw the co-pilot search. And maybe Sam Bachman. We will get a new pitcher here, though. So yeah, Bachman with 0 say. I don't even know, man. Bachman with a nice 2.42 ERA, though. But we will see a new pitcher. 1-0 count to Torkelson. Can you please show who this guy is? Oh no, 0-2 count to Torkelson. It's going to be Jose Furman. Sub-3 ERA for him. I think a bit of a high walk rate. I think it's at 14%. So that one, did he go? He did not. That one low. Torque able to get to a 2-2 count. McKinstry and Virulin follow, unless I think McKinstry is a lefty, though. Yeah, may see Virulin be pulled out of the game, but I wonder who for. As Torkelson will foul one to the third base seats. An even count to Torkelson, the 2-2. Swing and a miss. So Torkelson is retired for out number 1. That brings up Zach McKinstry. It's hoping for a better day. 0 for 2 at the plate. Will be lefty on righty, though. Well, it was anyways against Grayson Rodriguez. Tigers just not doing a good job with the bats today like they have been in the in game, especially in game one, but game two as well. Count 1-1 to ZMAC. As here's the pitch. That one will be high for ball two. Oh yeah, that's the thing too. Their last hit was all the way in the bottom of the second after the Winsell Perez homer. Just 2 hits on the day, as the Angels are doing a good job treating the Tigers like how the Tigers treated them last night when it came to the Angels offense. As McKinstry now really a chance to do anything for this Tigers team. Up, he didn't walk yet. Now he's walked. Okay. So a 5-pitch walk to Zach McKinstry. That will put Matt. We'll see if it's Matt Vierlin. It is. 0 for 3 on the day with just, ground out. A couple pop outs, just not Vierlin's day. You just want to make sure you don't want to kill this inning. You got to make sure you get the ball. You get under the baseball as Vierlin takes strike one. A nice pitch by Fermin. One for 7 on this series. The 0-1. That one, though, on the ground to short. That's going to be a double play. So 6-4-3. We go to the 8th inning. So it will be 2, 3, and 4 for the Los Angeles Angels in top of the 8th. We'll see if Hannafy is asked to pitch some more. He would face Mike Trout to start this inning after Nito was caught stealing to end the top of the 7th. As Tigers just hoping, just make this keep this a 2-run ball game and hope they can do something in the bottom of the 8th, because then you got to face a closer in the bottom of the 9th if you can't. Just the only 2 hits so far today for the Tigers. Grissom, I don't think it shows how he is. No. Just trying to see if they could keep this a 2-run ball game. Just really, that 5th inning was when the Angels bats really look up well, obviously, because Christopher Sanchez, this MLB news, he has 44.2 scoreless innings pitched in a row. That's insane. As it will be, I believe, that could have been, no, I don't think that was Hannafy. It will be strike 1 to Mike Trout. No, it will be Ricky Vanasco. Count 1-1. Now 1-2 as just a swing and a miss by Mike Trout. One, 2 will be outside and low. I don't know how pleased I am with this pitch and change. 2-2 low. Vanasco, 4 1/3 innings pitched, and it's a 14 point. It's either 5 or I think 6 earned runs given up. No, 7 earned runs given up. So that one, what just happened? Just a really bad pitch there. So Trout will get his second walk of the day. He's been, I think, I don't even know what I just said. I think Trout does lead the majors still in walks. I could be wrong. So it will be Grissom. So far today, Tigers doing good against the 3 and 4 hitters. Grissom 0 for 2. He does have a sac fly. I think Trout just tied first place Nick Kurtz with 52. I think that was Trout's 52nd. Count 1-1 to Grissom. Yeah, but Tigers, Grissom 0 for 2 with pair of flyouts and sac fly. And then Jorge Soler 0 for 3, all of them being strikeouts. As, oh boy, this ball's hit to the gap. And Virulin able to do a good job to cut it off. But Mike Trout is going to head to the plate. The throw offline. That's going to get Grissom to third base. I don't know what they're doing. Like, I don't want to be like I like to try to keep it a bit more. Well, obviously, I gotta be biased. I'm a dang Tigers fan. But it's like, Virulin may have been running decent amount. Probably, obviously, faster than me. Soler takes strike 1. They still need to update. Grissom got to third base. I believe that will be scored as a double still. 0-2 count. I'll call it a double. The 0-2, that one just slow. But I just don't know what, especially with the pitch and change. Like, I get, oh my goodness, that ball gets down. It's a 5-1 ball game by Ricky Vanasco. As Chris Fetter's going to come up to try and just help Vanasco. I just don't get why they don't keep Hanafy in. I get it. He's a pitcher. He's probably a bit low on stamina. But we have a guy that, although, yes, he hasn't really pitched that much, has a 14.54 ERA. Now it's over 8 or 18. It's just insane. Mr. Ridiculous. Oh, I need to make sure 5-run game, 9 hits total for the Angels. As, the Tigers just going to keep Vanasco out here until hopefully he gets it right, I guess. Honestly, just put Jake Rogers in the game. Can you just substitute? Can you just do a double substitution? Make Rogers pitch, put Dingler at catcher? I think you could. Count goes 1-1 to Meckler on the swing and miss. Meckler, I think one of the few still without a hit. That can very change facing Vanasco as that ball goes outside, ball 2. Like, there has to be someone else you can put on here. Like, I get it. We're down 2. We're not scoring, but it's just ridiculous to me that you're going to just not someone else in a closer game. And I get it. Our bullpen is really cut and fin now. I mean, Jansen's injured. The 2-2. That one's foul. I believe, yeah, we are getting Jared Goff chant. There we go. On the ground, a second base, 4-6, but not 3. Meckler able to beat it out. Oh, in play. There we go. So Meckler, now the runner on first with one gone. As Jo Adell comes up 1 for 3 with a double. Yeah, that's not the that stat doesn't make me happy. 15 players on the IL for the Tigers. That puts the Tigers most in the MLB. I mean, you have Skubal, you have Baez, you have Torres. Mize is and they got him in a pickoff. Meckler will be tagged out. There's something you can thank the doctor for, a pickoff against Meckler. I really am proud of the positive attitude the Tigers booth is able to keep up, because I obviously can't. Dell gets strike one, pitch to him, count 1-1 with now 2 away. Count 2-1 to Adell. And that Jared Goff chant did work. I don't know if they are going to show them, but happened in yesterday's game, may happen in today's game easily. The shirtless crowd in the upper deck. That is what I'm assuming that got the Jared Goff chant going. As that ball's hit high in the air, but playable in left field to Riley Green. And there's out number 3. And so we have a tougher situation now. It will be Perez, who so far today the only RBI run for the Tigers with that solo home run, and half of the hits coming from him with that not single, but yeah, home run. And Jake Rogers, Colt Keith to start back up the top of the order, as with this, Tigers would be the worst team in the American League with this loss. Would actually put them as the worst team in the American League, with the Angels taking the series too, giving them a 2-1 advantage over the Tigers. But yeah, we'll see who comes in to pitch for the Los Angeles Angels. As now it's just now it isn't even a save situation, unless if Tigers do score in the bottom of the 8th, then it will for who they put in the bottom of the 9th. We'll see however this inning goes, as Grayson Rodriguez had a good day. Looked like he was going to struggle a bit after a bit of a lengthy bottom of the first. No damage really done, with only a runner on first and second stranded. And then that home run given up to Wenceel Perez, just hope for the Tigers that maybe this game will maybe the bats will wake up when they face Rodriguez again. But Rodriguez just a dominant third, fourth, and fifth inning. I think only a walk given up in those 3 innings. But now we'll see as it's going to be Sam Bachman. A 10.7 walk rate for him though, but under a 3 ERA as Wenceel Perez tries to lay down bunt, but it does not work. Count 1-0. One away inside for ball 2. The 2-0. Perez takes a swing, and that one is going to be a fair ball. Perez heading to second, and so a leadoff double. The first hit for the Tigers since the bottom of the second. 5 very quiet innings for the Tigers, but finally able to get something going there. Much needed. So, we will see a change here. I'm assuming Dingler will come in to catch after this, but Gage Workman will sub in for Jake Rogers. It will be Rogers Day at the plate. Did a decent job able to get someone caught stealing, but not really anything big. 0-1 count as Workman's going to fly this one high into left field, and it will be caught. Trying to get his set. One gone in the inning. So you will get a lefty on righty situation here, though, at least. Keith doing a nice job this series, 4 for 7, but still waiting for that first home run. As Keith's going to take ball 1 there. Would have been much better if those runs in the top of the 8th did not occur, as it would make Keith the tie and run. Instead, the Tigers need to search for 4 runs in 2 innings. Keith able to hold off on 2 pitches. McGonigal, the lefty, is up next. McGonigal, I believe, not a hit, pretty much no one a hit today. It's just Perez and I believe Riley Green. We'll see if some trouble brews, if how the Angels deal with Bachman, as he's a righty facing a bunch of lefty batters in this Tigers lineup. The 2-1. Ball 3. The 3-1. Ball 4. And so a huge walk there by Colt Keith to bring up Kevin McGonigal, still searching for his first hit today. We'll see. I don't think Kurt Suzuki's coming out for the Angels, but it will be the skipper. And that should be, I believe, it's Mike Maddox. That's got to be some relation. There's no way he's not. There's no way he's not related. Yes, he's the brother of the legend Greg Maddux. Mike Maddox, also a decent career. pitched a lot of seasons. Yeah, 15 years, but just. And McGon. Oh, it's called a ball. Looked like Rivero. A good time to challenge that one, as it looked like it did clip the upper edge, and it did. So it'll be strike one to Kevin McGonigal. Nice challenge by the Angels catcher. McGonigal 0 for 3. A fly out, a strikeout, and just a weak pop out in foul territory. And Rivero challenging a second pitch, as that one also strike two. The 0-2. That one put into play to first, but it will be near the bag, so Grissom will just head to first base for out number one. So it is up to Dylan Dingler to try to get something 0 for 3 on the day. So count 0-1 to Dingler. Oh yeah, let me fix this. The 0-1 will be low, ball one. You really need a hit here. A single would cut it back to 2. And now you really wish as well that this 2 runs didn't happen in the top of the 8th again. Oh, I already said that, but it comes much bigger here with runners on second and third, 2 gone. It will be up to Dingler to try and get it here. A 1-1, ball 2. Bachman still out there in a bit of a pickle. You can walk Dingler, but that would bring up a tying run in the name of Riley Green, and now it's 3-1. And the question is, if Riley Green does get a chance here, and let's say a walk by Dylan Dingler, do you keep Bachman out? The 3-1. Ball 4. Holy cow. And we'll see if Kurt Suzuki comes out, as you could really utilize a lefty in this situation, but Suzuki stays seated. So Riley Green, you really need this. You'd love it to be a home run. Bachman steps off, 1 disengagement. But you'd really like it if you can at least get a hit here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, 0-1. Green was trying for the homer. Perez on third, Keefe second, Dingler first, 2 gone. The 0-1 swing and a miss, 0-2. Looking for a spectacle here in Comerica Park. The 0-2 coming up by Bachman. Swing and a miss. You cannot do that. A 3-pitch strikeout for Riley Green. Strands 3 runners on for the Tigers. As we go to the top of the 9th, the Angels still up by 4. Unbelievable. We'll be right back in a second. Hope I'm back with some Pringles. Hopefully, I'm just a bit hangry. I don't know. But yeah, let me also edit the game. But top of the ninth we go. Don't forget to bring my phone with me. Kind of need that to track the scorecard. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah, maybe have some rally pigeons. As a few pigeons on the stands. It'll be Peraza for his second at bat. Pinch hit for oh yeah, it was Adam Frazier. 1-0 count. That one called strike one, but Peraza will challenge. And pretty decently outside, about almost 2 inches outside. So wait, yeah, 2-0 count. Make it a 3-0 count. Why do we have Vanasco still out? I don't know. Beats me. He has a really good season so far on the year, but this one, bit of a mistake swing there as on a 3-0 count, swung at a pitch at the inside edge for out number one. So Rivero steps in. He takes ball one. 2 strikeouts and a single on the day. Are we getting Riley Green chance? I think so. Nice catch by Torkelson on a pop up that sailed a bit near the stands, but able to have enough room to haul that in. So 2 gone in the inning. Is Vanasco doing much better job? I know I obviously complained about him. I just don't get why they listen, and I get, and obviously relief pitchers have much less energy than starters. As Walton takes strike one, and I get with the Tigers, you definitely cannot afford yet another injury, especially in the rotation. However, it's a 2-run ball game. You have to have your best players out on the mound. Walton takes a swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Yeah, he's got to start calling more Astros games just to uh, reduce the stress on me. 2-2 count to Walton, as that one's high. Walton give himself a day being the number 9 hitter, but a pair of hits for him, pair of singles. As there's a pitch that goes high, ball 3. A 3-2. That one on the ground to second, but it will get through the past glove of Zach McKinstry. So a 2-out single for Walton. Make it a 3-hit game for him. So that brings up Zach Nito. He's also had himself a day, 2 for 4, a double and a single. I don't know what just happened. First pitch outside, ball one. And it's going to be a timer violation against Vanasco. Make it a 2-0 count to him. I think he got a. I don't know if he got a warning before the first pitch. But yeah, Vanasco with a violation. 2-0 count, now 3-0. As that one sails near inside. Ooh, that one too being a four-seam fastball. Three-0. There's strike one. A 3-1 count to Neto. And called ball four. Looked like that one was just high. So it'll be a 4-pitch walk with a strike, actually, with the pitcher violation. So, yep, there's the Mike Trout. Good game for him today. 1 for 2, pair of walks and a double. Way high, ball one. And that may have been high above Mike Trout's head. Just, oh no, I think just face level. But not like near him, just down the middle. That one hit the knob of the bat for a foul ball. Or I don't think that may have been. Yeah, that was probably the knob of the bat. Count goes 1-1 to Trout. And to be a Tigers fan, this ball high and deep, and Vierland is not going to get to it. 1 run scores. Neto will probably score as well. He will. 7-1 ball game. Go get them, Tigers. Woo! Second double on the day for Mike Trout as Vierland tried to get that ball, but was unable to get it on the first bounce. But I think Neto, even with the secure, but if Vierland secured, that would have scored anyways. Grissom's up. One 0 count. I'm still kind of shocked that we have Vanasco pitching in the first place. Like, I don't get it. I'd rather put Jake Rogers out, honestly. Like, that's not even a joke, too. 1-1 count to Grissom. Like, I get it. If it's a 4-run game, I don't even trust Vanat. Just put a position player out there. I think right now a position player has or all position players have a better ERA than a Vanasco right now. And I know as there's a swing and a miss, finally this inning's over. But I just don't get why we're using with a two-run game on the line. I don't get why we're just using a guy we called up. I'd rather just try and hope that a guy like Hanifee can just hold on, and if he can't, then that's when you put someone in relief. Because if our first decision's to go to Vanasco, I don't know what we're doing. Bottom of the ninth we go. It's going to be oh, I forgot to do that. It's going to be Torkelson, McKinstry, Vierlin. Oh, I completely forgot to even add the run, so it's not even going to need 6 runs in 3 outs. We'll be right back. Getting set for the bottom of the ninth. It's going to be Torkelson to lead off. I don't know why. Yeah, Wheels coming off in the 5th for Flaherty. Torkelson will take strike 1 as Sefferjohn, that's how you say his name, will come out. I don't even know. I wouldn't even say that. I guess it is to close this game, but it's more like closing. I don't even know. It's like closing. Trying to make something to just. It's like closing a door. Just an easy door to close. I don't know. I can't even make like any figurative language right now. As Torkelson will ground out. There's out number 1. Six to 3 by Neto. So Sefferjohn will fire in ball 1 to McKinstry. There's strike 1. Two one count to McKinstry. If you want any stats, Sefferjohn just a bit below position replacement level. 4.81 ERA, negative 0.1 WAR. Should be a day for him to just try to lower the ERA a bit. See if the Tigers can rally at all. I mean, you already have out number 1. McKinstry now 2-2 on the count. He takes ball 3 there, though. The 3-2 fouled away. 3-2 outside. So McKinstry able to get on base. So Matt Vierlin. Let's have it 0 for. I don't know why I have him 0 for 4. It says 0 for 3. Doesn't matter. 0-1 count to Matt Vierlin. The 0-1 will be fouled away 0-2. Eagles looking to get win number 22. That would tie them with the Tigers. Tigers would drop to the worst team in the AL after a great 2025 season to start. It's just been this combined with, as there's a swing and a miss, that's out number 2. I think I said this before the game started, but yeah, just combining this with start of this season with the end of the 2025 season, it's just been looking really troubling. Like the Tigers just aren't themselves, or weren't their playoff selves, and would have been I think, much different with how Game 5 in the ALDS would have went, though, because although the Tigers were still struggling, that game went to, like, the 16th inning? So it could have gone to anyone. But no matter what, 2-0 count to Perez. Count goes to 3-0. So Perez maybe looking for a walk here, will be called strike 1. Perez believed that to be a walk, but will not challenge. Did look like it did clip the outer edge of the strike zone. 3-1 count to Perez. Here it comes. There's ball 4. So Jeff Stepherjon hasn't given up a hit yet, but has given up 2 walks. And so we will get a pinch hitter. Gage Workman will not come out due to it being lefty on lefty. It will be Jahmai Jones. Not the worst OPS, but he is bad in $167, which for being a guy that's like primarily a designated hitter, I mean, you just can't be really doing it that much with that 47 OPS plus. My goodness. Oh wait, something may be wrong with me. I thought Stepherjon was a lefty, and that's why they got rid of Gage Workman, as Jones will swing and miss for strike 1. But nah, they're just putting Jahmai Jones in just cause. Or well, I guess I don't know. Yeah, swing and a miss strike 2. That was not, and just a sweeper. Is completely below the strike zone. Count will go 0-2 to Jahmai Jones. The 0-2. That one high to second base. And the Tigers looked like they may have had a chance. We're up 1-0 through 4. But after just the wheels fell off for Jack Flaherty in the 5th, gave up 3 runs, and then we I don't know why we put Ricky Vanasco into the game. That will end the ball game. Tigers drop down to 22-35. Officially now, I guess tied, but I'd say they do have the worst record in baseball because now they have less head-to-head matchups against, or they're worse in head-to-heads against the Angels. Tigers hoping just to bounce back in the month of June. Angels hoping to just get something started. They did have a nice start in the month of March, but the wheels kind of fell off for them too. But hoping to shock the world, get do something shocking in ALS. I think anything can happen there. So we'll see. Hopefully, it should be back soon with hopefully different other games because I don't think I can call Tigers game anymore. But this is the Chinchilla Sports